This is the second part of Business Africa. Severely affected by 14 months of fighting, Libya's economic activities have come to a standstill. Tens of billions of dollars of industrial zones have gone up in smoke, and today banks are struggling to provide credit to SMEs and startups, which are struggling to recover from the current crisis. These companies that could become a real lever for economic development have suffered to the detriment of an oil-rich economy and privatization, experts say.
Compte rendu, Jean-David Mihamlé avec Hélène Wangaloa.
In Libya, small enterprises are struggling to rebuild after waves of unrest. Businesses have taken a heavy blow after the country plunged into chaos and violence following the 2011 uprising that toppled and killed veteran leader Muammar Gaddafi. Businessman Mahmoud Al-Sharkasi is determined to get back to work in spite of the challenges.
The great destruction that took place in the region needs reconstruction again. We have the opportunity to work again, but we need time. The current state needs work as there is no infrastructure, water, electricity, raw materials or supply lines. I think that soon we will be able to bring it back to how it was.
Political instability and conflict have derailed Libya's plan to diversify its economy. The country is heavily dependent on its oil revenue. Sharkasi believes small and medium enterprises can be a vector for development, providing the state commits to diversifying the economy.
With nearly $2 billion worth of trade in 2018, according to statistics, the US and Kenya want to further strengthen their cooperation. The two countries are currently pursuing talks for a comprehensive free trade agreement scheduled to start at the same time as the AfCFTA comes into force. Kenya, which already exports many duty-free products to the US market, will become Washington's 11th African trading partner and 6th in sub-Saharan Africa.
Les détails de Bridget Ogwe avec Hélène Wangaloa.
Kenya has launched negotiations on a free trade agreement with the United States. According to Kenya's Trade Minister Betty Maina, the bilateral trade agreement is crucial to secure trade and investment relations. The launch of the negotiations comes before the expiry in 2025 of the preferential trade agreement now in place, the African Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA. More than 70% of Kenya's exports are duty-free under AGOA. AGOA allows most products from sub-Saharan Africa into the US duty-free. The program is, however, scheduled to expire in 5 years. The East African nation hopes to promote the export of textiles, clothing, tea, coffee and fish to the US. Currently, the US is Kenya's third largest export market and 7th overall trading partner. The negotiations are, however, seeing some pushback. Critics argue that bilateral free trade would hurt Kenyan agriculture and manufacturing and undermine regional economic integration efforts through the African Continental Free Trade Area.
That's the end of Business Africa this week. Thank you for being a part of it. For more, do follow us on our social media platforms at Africanews and at Africanews FR for French. See you soon.
Agréable suite des programmes en notre compagnie. À très vite.